Hello, how are you? All right. Hello, friends. Let's see what I'm going to grab. Hello, friends. All right, let's see. Okay, how's it going to fall out? Okay. Oh, I'm able. Hello, friends. Happy evening. Hello, Angie. All right. Oh, I had it, and then it got lost. There we go. All right, you guys ready to go shopping? Let's see if we can wipe out of this room while we prep for all that new stuff. Well, the stuff I gotta bring from the other shop. Here comes a piggy bank. It has one little mark underneath, but you'd have to be underneath to see it. The plug for the bank is inside, so you can just dig it all out. Dun, dun. All right, so again, the plug is inside and the nick is on the bottom. So here comes Mr. Piggy Bank. All right, there goes Mr. Piggy Bank. Anybody want to grab it? Pep wants it. Pep's like, oh, it's not a Pepsi. It's not a Pepsi, but it's close enough. Because when Pepsi's out of stock and I gotta drink Coke and I gotta shit, at least I'll have a shitter of a bank. At least. What's your favorite kind of Pepsi? I like Diet Pepsi, lime. With Diet Pepsi, cherry, vanilla mixed in. I think it's tasty. I'm one of those people that likes to go to the machine and make my own drinks. I actually prefer Diet Coke, but and then I also put the ginger one in too. Also, the sugar-free Fanta is really good in lime. Just put like a squirt of that in with the Diet Pepsi or the Diet Coke flavored stuff. It's really good, you guys. You should try it. There's machines where you can mix like all your sodas and be like a 2-year-old. It's the greatest thing ever. I don't know who created it, but I love them. I love that person. It's a really good invention. I don't know if I have those here. We are moving the final move of our 1,000 square foot space on Sunday. So I will start unpacking the old shop this coming week. Yay. Hello, Whitney. I doubt we're going to pick it up on Thursday, but we'll see. I don't think we'll have time to get any of that. And it's got to fit in our car. Okay, this was made in Thailand. Has a half of a Day of a Dead on it. So you get to be a half of a Day of a Dead. Whitney, have you gone on your trip yet? Whitney was going to do some crazy trip. Like one of those trips where you're like, I hope you don't die while you're there. Oh, in October. Okay, well, I hope you don't die in October. She's going to another country and she's bringing them supplies and stuff. It's like one of those trips where you just hope. You're like, well, I hope you don't get kidnapped or drink the bad water. I hope for your sake. You love Kenya? I've never been to Kenya. I don't know. But all these kind of trips sound like you could die. You could drink tainted water. The Houthis, I don't know. Who grabs you in Guatemala? Remember the guy on what's that show where you go out of the country to go marry somebody from another country? That reality show. Anyways, the weird guy who brought a lock of his mom's hair with him to go meet Karini. He got kidnapped by the people in the forest somewhere near Guatemala, and it wasn't the cartel, and he could have died. So I'm worried for you. You could die. Okay, these are pins. You're gonna get a whole bag full of different pins. Whole bag. It's a show that Angela and Michael were on. What's that show? Somebody knows. Somebody knows the show 90 Day Fiance. See, people almost die on 90 Day Fiance. So I think of you, Whitney. Don't try to date anybody while you're there. Did you did you guys see what happened to John Waters and Rachel, the guy from England that wasn't allowed to come into this country because he had a bar fight a million years ago, and they've been together for like a decade, and he claimed fatherhood to her child, but they've only actually met twice in person because she had to go over to there twice to see him. She's only seen him twice, and they're married, and it's been like a decade. Well, they're divorced now, and he apparently was cheating on her while they were together. Like, there's a whole lot of drama, you guys. He's a dirty, dirty man. I was rooting for them. Well, John, I hope somebody hits you with a truck. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. I'm staying single forever. Well, there you go. Somebody needs these. Yeah, so I was rooting for John forever, but now I'm not. Now I may as well go for Bindi and Ariel because it's just terrible. But Jenny is still married. Jenny and Farut, whatever his name, I don't know his name. They live in India. They're still together. The lady that's a cougar and he's younger, they're together. That marriage has lasted. Not Michael and Angela, though. They're not together anymore. They're not together. No, that didn't work out. I mean, I feel like we all knew that wasn't going to work out, but, you know, in case you were rooting for them, it's a show that does two different spin-offs. So basically you meet somebody, I guess, online or wherever you meet them, and then you've never seen them in person. So sometimes you don't even see them remotely, and you just talk to them remotely, like on the phone, on WhatsApp, on FaceTime, on Messenger, and eventually the show sends you over there to meet them, and then the drama begins. So when you go over there, your intent is to get married, and you have like 90 days to get married. You come to the United States, you have 90 days to get married, and then they have to go get their green card. So that's why it's 90 Day Fiance, because it originally, you know, the premise is that originally it was that you went over there to meet them, gather them, and bring them back with you. And when you bring them back with you to the United States, you get 90 days to hitch up. We get to watch the whole thing where you meet for the first time in person. It's a shit show. There's a lot of people taking money from people. Oh, except the woman from Korea or somewhere, Vietnam. I think it's Vietnamese. Anyways, she just had a baby with her older man, and they're still together. They're still together. Yeah, that one's a cute marriage too. That one's working out. I like that one. Okay, this is Bug Shield and Itch Reliever Cream. I mean, it's a funny show. It's a good show. It's dramatic. And then it's a game like which couple is just trying to get a green card to live in each other's countries? Which couple is just trying to get money? Which couple is going to lie out their teeth about everything? It's been on for years. It's been on for more than a decade. You gotta go catch up. That's a good show. Oh, the drama of the 90 Day Fiance. You are missing out, Whitney. Get on board, Whitney. We can find you someone in Kenya. Come on, Whitney. Cinnamon Apple Passion. Then they'll pay for your trip. Whitney, think of all that extra money you'll have in your pocket. Okay, Cinnamon Apple Passion. Everybody help me get Whitney to do it. Whitney. Okay, this is syrup. Yes, I'm running it well below price. I think it's $10. Whitney needs to do it. Whitney, it could be worse. Okay, I could be trying to put you on that show where you talk to somebody through the wall in a container, and you don't ever get to see them till you're married. You blindly marry this person. It could be so much worse. There's two different shows where you blindly marry someone. There's the one where it's the person behind the wall in a container, and then there's the one where you walk up to the altar and you see them, and sometimes they walk up and they look at this disgusting. I mean, I don't mean to be mean, y'all, but some people are real disgusting looking. They walk up. No, I'm not can't do this. No, and they leave. honeymoon plan for them. That one, Love at First Sight. That one's hysterical because it's a crapshoot of a coin. And then the one with the container, you don't actually get to follow all the couples. You only get to follow like 5 couples afterwards, but that's a shit show too. Whitney, you got to do it. I have faith in you, Whitney. Whitney should be the next contestant. She could be the whatnot one for us. Come on, Whitney. Do one of these dating shows for us. Here's a pretty ornament. I mean, somebody's got to do it, Whitney. Somebody's got to be the whatnot tester. Why not, Whitney? They pay for your whole trip and everything. Oh, the experience. My favorite are the ones that go to countries like Morocco, and they have very strict laws about women and how we dress and everything. Love is Blind. Isn't Love is Blind the one in the container? And they go over there. Is that the one with Harold, with the lady in Morocco? And she went there. Brittany went there, and she had everything hanging out. She barely covered up, drank, tried to hug and kiss in public, and ruined all Moroccan law and pissed the crap out of this man. I think that was Love is Blind, isn't it? I don't know, but she was out of control. The container's Love is Blind. Okay, so which one is the one that Harold was on? With the very tall woman who now has cancer. And then there was Brittany in Morocco, and she was half naked in the streets. And this man who was supposed to be getting ready to marry her is like trying to cover her, which is almost as bad as the 90 Day Fiancé girl who went over to Morocco. No, the 90 Day Fiancé girl is blonde and young and had a daughter and brought her to Morocco, and then later found out he had other wives, and that's why she couldn't sleep in the same room with him. She was marrying a plural thing. Oh, I think her name's Danielle, but that's a different one. I think it's Love at First Sight. It had Harold, who I still love. He's like this nerdy, geeky guy, but then it had this girl, Brittany, from Miami, and she went to Morocco, and she dressed like a slut. Like, her forehead should have said hoochie. Like, and then she tried to hug him and kiss him, and he's like, "No, you cannot touch me." And then it was Morocco or somewhere over there. Because then there was another woman that was Morocco or something, and she was very sweet about it. She was willing to cover up and put all the clothes on. The mom gave her some clothes, and then they gave her sour milk at the table. And you never say no. You don't like turn down the food there. So she's at the house meeting the future in-laws, and they put sour milk, and it's a delicacy there. And she goes, "This is what we throw out in America." She had to drink it, and you can't like drink a sip. You gotta drink the whole thing. No, I wouldn't survive. I would be kicked out of these countries. You would find me in jail. I'd be on the TV. It wouldn't work out. Love at First Sight. Walk down the issue and bam, you're married. That's the one, yeah, where they show up and they pull the veil, and then the woman half the time goes, "Oh no, this ain't happening." But the container one is off the wall. If you've never seen the one where they're in a container, and the stuff they're doing, the men are like drunk on the other side of the container, inside on the other side of the wall, and these poor women, oh my God, it's terrible. Okay, here goes this one in a size medium. You gotta try it though. I mean, it's good for entertainment. I also like the Farmer Wife show. That one's filled with drama too. He basically is a hoochie. He kisses all the women, so his tongue is touching everybody. It's nasty. I'm like, do these people have like any standards? Do these women have any morals? Not that The Bachelor is any better either. The Bachelor is just as nasty too. Just as nasty. Okay. Here's some sunglasses. Oh. Okay, let's see. There we go. Sunglasses. If you have not watched all these drama-filled reality shows about dating, they are fully entertaining. I am trying to watch The Mormon Housewives of Salt Lake. I live in Salt Lake County now. It's very fake. These women are not really Mormon. But their words, I want to go slap them. I'm just telling you all, I could easily see these women out and about, and I'm telling you, I want to smack them. They're very annoying. I can handle the Beverly Hills, the Real Housewives, but these women on the Salt Lake Mormon show are very annoying. Now I haven't tried to touch base with them because I want to smack them. That wouldn't go very well, would it? Like, I want to take Santa Claus and just whop them over the head and duct tape their mouth. Like, the whininess and the crap that comes out of their mouth is just so dumb. I'm like, no, you are not representing an entire state. You are just a moron. A moron. Yes. Yeah, just a moron. That is exactly what they are. A moron. Okay. I still love the 90 Day Fiancé one with Ariel, the young lady whose dad is a doctor, and she goes, it's like Kenya or something, wherever she went, they don't have running water, and she met Bindi there and had a baby, so they did get married. But anyways, she brought her mom there. There's no running water. The sink thing is a bucket thing outside. It's so nasty. It's not clean. It's not clean, y'all. And the mama's face. And then there was the place down, it wasn't Puerto Rico. It was somewhere in South America. And the girl gave up her apartment, her business, her job. She goes down there. He's running a meat company that she gave him money for. She goes inside of the store. There's no electricity. The meat is just all on the counters with flies and stuff on it, and hot, and he's selling it, and she's mortified. It's good shit, man. You gotta watch these shows. I'm telling you, Whitney, they are very entertaining. Okay, they make you feel much better about your life. Here comes this thing. You will feel so much better about your life. I mean, there is no doubt about it. You watch these shows and you'll be like, damn, my life is good. I'm doing good. I might have feathers. I'm sure I do have feathers, Karma. I'm sure. Hi. I'm sure I do have feathers. Somewhere in here there's feathers. When we find them is a different game, so you just keep coming, especially since we have to bring the whole other shop over. They probably are at the other shop. They're probably at the 1,000 square foot shop. My life isn't the worst. Your life is not the worst. Your life is not the worst. There was the guy who was going to marry the girl near Guatemala, but a different island. And when he gets there, he had been fronting money for her, so he get to open a restaurant. So he gets there. First of all, you have to pick your chicken up off the side of the road from a person, and then chop the head off yourself. And then when he gets to the, I'm trying not to laugh, y'all. Gets to the in-laws' place, there is no roof. Okay. Then when he gets to the business that he has been fronting money for, this restaurant on the beach, it's all rusted out and nasty. And like, she is not taking care of his money at all. There's also the theft, the ones who steal the money. But then let's not forget about the girl, Danielle, who lives over in Arkansas or somewhere, and brought Muhammad over from Tasmania. I think Tasmania, like the devil. I think she brought him from Tasmania. I don't know. You have to check. Okay, Danielle's a little overweight. She's on the poverty line. She's getting some government assistance. She's definitely in her 30s, getting ready for her 40s, if not already in her 40s. He's in his 20s, and he's coming here with high hopes of America. He shows up, and he's in the middle of the bumfucks. Like, just take this in. He's expecting Miami. He's expecting ladies in G-strings, money, high-rise buildings, on the beach, big Porsches. Nope. He's in the middle of the freaking sticks where the houses are all run down. And there's Danielle. There's Danielle. She's not very well put together. And they go and they get married, okay? He won't kiss her at the wedding. His excuse is religion. He had an excuse for why he couldn't hold her hand. He literally on air, on camera, here's your measuring spoons, declared that she had a smelly hoo-ha. He told her to go clean her hoo-ha, that he could smell it all the way standing up, coming from her pants. Also told her she had stanky breath, too. Never slept with her, never slept in a room with her. She has older kids, never has kissed a woman, but he declared on national TV that she needs to clean her crotch. This poor woman got humiliated. Then he up and left and cheated on her and went off with somebody in Miami. And she had to pay a lot of money to bring him to this country. The women who do the 90-day fiance and the men who do it in America, you go over there and you meet your person and you bring them back with you. You sponsor them. You pay to bring them here. You pay to get them a visa to come here. You get 90 days to marry them. So the premise is I don't know how it works if you go there to marry them, but on the 90-day fiance to bring them to America, you go to that country with the television crew. You meet this new love of your life that you've only met online. And the idea is you're now going to bring them back to America if they can get in the country. Sometimes they can't. And it's a huge thing, like Rachel and John and Angela and Michael. But you pay to bring them back and you sponsor them. You are now legally responsible for Muhammad, who has said you have a smelly, fishy coochie and is now... It's terrible. Danielle's the one that also sold the sexy clothes. No. Danielle definitely couldn't have been selling sexy clothes. She had no money. She had older kids and she lived in the boondocks. No. Is that the one who had the Russian guy who was real snotty? And she had a twin sister and she had blonde hair, maybe? Now, Angela brought sex toys to Michael over where he lived, somewhere in Africa, right? I think. And he was mortified because you don't do sex toys like that. She insulted his schwang. He was on national TV, very insulted that his schwang was not enough for Angela. It's the best. Whitney, don't stop knocking it till you try it. These shows are the best. Oh, Angela, she sold sex toys. Angela's real, looks like a snake. Like literally her skin. Whew. Here's honey mustard made with real honey. Have you guys seen the pictures of Sharon Osbourne, what her Ozempic did to her? Her friends are supposedly, it says all over the internet, telling her to go sue, even though she voluntarily did too much Ozempic. Here's my question. I have a political question. I am diabetic, so I used to take Ozempic for diabetes. I take Mounjaro now, and originally I took Intuitive. I have never in my life lost weight like that. How the hell are y'all losing weight like that? I take it for diabetes. I am lucky if I lose 5 pounds in a year from Ozempic and Mounjaro and Intuitive. I am still fat and fluffy. So I am trying to understand how Sharon Osbourne face is sucking in like a Hoover vacuum, sucked it out of her face, and how she looks like a stick. I don't understand. I want to vomit and have to take nausea medicine for 7.5 milligrams. What in the world are these people doing? I don't understand how they live. I don't understand, y'all, because the amount they have to be taking, I don't know how they do it. Okay, here's a tambourine. But Sharon Osbourne does not look well. People are like, well, why do they keep giving it to her? Okay, because she's paying over the counter. She's not diabetic. She's paying out of pocket. So that's a choice. And they're like, okay, keep paying for it. Sounds great to me. Woohoo! But why? Why wouldn't her family stop her, you know? Like, why isn't her family like, Sharon, your face looks like a Hoover vacuum, sucked it from the opposite end, like you're a deflated balloon being pulled inside out. Stop it, Sharon. Okay, size 50. Size 50 on the denim. I would hope my husband would tell me, like, that's enough. Like, you gotta stop. Anyways, back to your reality TV shows. Anyone have a reality show you're excited is coming? In July, we have Big Brother, but it's been disappointing me for the last 3 years, so I'm not super excited. It's been a big letdown for me, and I find it disappointing. So it'll take a lot for me to continue to find the joy in Big Brother. I have been loyal since the start, but it's becoming terrible. Yeah. And then J-Lo is hosting the music awards. Is anyone excited for that? Do you feel that J-Lo has a personality that's going to make you want to sit and watch the music awards? I'm going to go with no on that. I'm voting no. I'm going to be in the no category, that she looks like a snot rag, and I don't feel like looking at her snotty face. Okay, she looks like she can be snotty. Okay, this is gonna be this is made in Thailand, and it's brand new. I feel like if you're watching J Lo do the music awards, I feel like she's judging you the whole time, and she's gonna be standing there like, yeah, I sing better than you do. Whatever. You go up and you get an award, but really, it's my award. Really, all of your awards belong to me. All right. Nobody here deserves an award but me because I'm number one. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's what she's thinking in her head. And I mean, you can tell me that I'm wrong, but I believe I'm right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe she's husband shopping. Maybe that's why she's doing it. I mean, she is due for a new husband. Okay, this one is made in Thailand. It's a beautiful tray, and you can serve this while you watch all these shows and judge people. Judging tray. It's a judging tray. Good deal. Everybody can use a judging tray. Next is this stand. You can also wear this on your head. So if things are falling from the sky and you are trying to hide from a nuclear invasion, you could always put this on your head after you use it as a display. It's a dual option item, so that's handy. Here is Land O'Lakes Most Trusted Recipes. Land O'Lakes Most Trusted Recipes. It's not the untrusted ones, it's the most trusted ones. I mean, it's kind of like, which one do you want? But I feel like you probably want the trusted ones. Let me go get these weighed figures as well. We can do these at the same time. Oh, you know what? I should use the tray. I should use the tray for this. That would be a smart idea. Okay. All right, we have an ape. It's going to be buyer's choice. We have this guy. And then I'll tell you what Amazon did today. I have the wolf. It's going to be buyer's choice. So we put all of our packages outside for the postal carrier, and he comes and picks them up. He's probably really annoyed today because the Amazon person, if you've never ordered Amazon, generally when you get packages from Amazon, they just throw them in front of your door. Like they don't care where. Well, today, not only did they decide to use the bin, but they picked up all the packages that were being shipped, waiting for the postal carrier to pick them up, and put all those in the bin too. So they never got picked up. Maybe they were just super excited that we put treats out for them. I don't really know. But I found it kind of annoying. I was like, really? Doesn't even have my address on them. Okay, here goes this. And here's this one. Buyer's choice on these weighed figures. Yeah, never. They're never neat with my packages. But today they put packages into my bin that were waiting to be picked up. So now my husband's going to put a note on them that says, waiting for pickup. All right, let's see. There's a sea turtle and a horse. Buyer's choice on the weights. Sea turtle or a horsey. Buyer's choice on the weights. All right, this sweater is going to fit a medium to a large. Medium, large, and it is a really comfortable shirt. It's super soft. Medium, large, really soft. Medium, large. If you want a bunch of them, I can give you a bunch of them. Medium, large. Next is a tortilla holder. Tortilla holder and more. Yes, you can put this in the microwave. Tortilla holder and more, and yes, it can go in the microwave. Okay, this is a reversible sun hat. Reversible sun hat. Under here. Monkey corn popcorn. You have caramel popcorn, banana popcorn, and banana chips all in the bag. All in the bag together. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Peggy. How are you? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean for it to do that. I always have you guys secondly on my screen, and it never does the sound effects. And all of a sudden, my phone did the sound effects. All of a sudden, you guys. So sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Here is this beautiful kitchen sign. It is a nice solid chunk of wood. I'm not going to be staying on until 5 in the morning today. So if there is anything you want, shelves, I don't believe so. I do have shelves at my other shop, and I can ship them out on Thursday. So I just can't show them to you. You're going to do them blind. They come to about here. They're brand new in a box. They look to be wood. I think they're white, and they come to here. I have about 8 of them. They weigh 10 pounds each. If you want them, let me know how many you want, and I'll run them for you. I'll put them all in the Buy It Now, and you can grab them from there. So I do have shelves, and they're open. Yeah, they're open shelves. They're not drawers. I forgot about those. Thanks for the memory. I'm going to have to bring those over on Sunday, too. We're moving our shop to here, and Sunday is our final truck. We're getting our final truck. Fingers crossed we do not have to get a second truck while we're there. It's going to be really, really annoying and expensive if we have to get 2 trucks. And I don't even know how we're getting it all in here to begin with. So to bring more would be really a letdown, which is why we're not staying on super long, because I'm going to come back on during the day. Stevia cookbook. Stevia cookbook. Anybody want a cookbook to cook with stevia? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'll put this one back. And this one is a Twinkies cookbook. There we go. Twinkies. Anybody want Twinkies? Twinkies. Anybody want Twinkies? Nobody wants the Twinkies? No worries. I have this die-cast car. Hello, friends. Die cast car going in just a second. Okay, there we go. Die cast car. Yeah, if we're not in the mood to shop tonight, no worries. What I'll do is I'll go upstairs and I'll start cleaning up and empty some boxes and get you guys some more stuff for tomorrow. Is there anything anyone was looking for? I can do makeup again if you want to do makeup. I do have some clear nail polish with confetti glitters in it, but it's upstairs, but I can run it for you. I have Morphe lipstick, Morphe lip balm, some regular other random makeup, contour and highlighters down here, and some shadow sticks. And then I've got a few skincare items, and then just all this randomness. Wet dry brush. This is Strawberry Shortcake Wet Dry Brush. Anybody want strawberry shortcake? Hot and sweet mustard. Okay, there goes hot and sweet mustard. Anybody want hot and sweet mustard? Hot and sweet mustard. Got this nice big wood box. There goes the wooden box. Anybody want this? I love these. I think they're so pretty. I don't know. I just think they're really pretty. I'll look around. We definitely have toys mixed in for sure. Okay, these are all you want like a little text toy? These are all wax melts. You're gonna get the whole bag of them. There's about 14 of them in here. These are Better Homes and Gardens, and they're all sweet smells. Mincy can cover all her marbles. Here's a stacking toy. Full stacking toy. You get all of the pieces. It's upside down. Full stacking toy. I know I have a little tech xylophone in here. If you want me to dig that out, let me know. All right, let's see. Dolly Parton. And you get Dolly on both sides. Licensed Dolly cup. All right, let's see what we've got in this box. Okay, these are can openers. I'm going to give you 5 can openers. 5. All right, you're getting 5 can openers. Anybody want 5 can openers? 5 can openers. I was going to open it for you, but then I would have to be smart and figure it out. Okay. Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. It's like having a Ren and Stimpy moment. I forgot we moved the box over here. Party of Pigs. Pig Party. PBJ Squish. And these are going to take care of your eyes and make you feel amazing. They're going to get rid of all the wrinkles, all the problems, and they're going to make you beauteous. Beauteous. Next is this little box. Dun, dun, dun. Little box. Anybody want the little treasure box? This is a bag that folds up as a rose, but it is a full bag. So you'll open it up when you're on the go, or you can give it to somebody. So it's like one of those pops open, and it's a tote bag. And then it's like so easy. Even the kids could do it. It just shows back into itself. Just takes a little second. Whenever you're live, things always take longer than normal to make it awkward, because that's life. Okay. And then it goes back into a rose. There's a super cute rose bag. Roses. And this is a Stitch keychain. Anybody want a Stitch keychain? Stitch, 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 stitch. I'm going to run 10 wax melts. These are a sweet smell. These are from Better Homes and Gardens. You're getting 10 of them. 10 packs of wax melts. 10 packs of wax melts. Anybody want some Christmas ornaments? I have some Christmas ornaments here if you're interested. Wax on, wax off. Not today. Rosie's like, not today. Hi, Rosie. Did you just decide to crawl out from under the house? Have you been hiding? Did you have a long spring nap? Where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take a little break. Just take a little break from the whatnot and hide under the house. Just take a little break. Gonna hide under my house Don't look for me. Don't come a knocking, because the house ain't rocking. She was like, no. Low resort time. Have a little time off from the whatnot. She's having whatnot time out. Is time out over now? Are you back now? Toe spacers and bath salt. Are we still on break? And toe spacers and bath salts. This is happiness. It is peony and rose. Hope so. Well, I hope you feel better. Welcome back to Whatnot. Welcome back. Welcome back, Carter. Welcome back. It's my Welcome Back Carter song. Sorry. This is a big giant bath bomb. It is 9 ounces of bath bomb. The smell is holly berry. 9 ounces of holly berry bath bomb. It's very soft. You can break it up and you'll be able to put it in more than one bath. Okay, this is Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Vitamin E. Really good if you have any cuts or anything. Cocoa butter helps heal and soften, and it's really good if you have any wounds. This is black tie candle. It is. It's so good, isn't it? And it's like a man smell, but it's almost like smelling men's cologne. So kind of like sexy. It might put you in the mood for just to sit there and dream. You could read one of those slutty, sultry novels. Watch those crappy things that come across the screen all the time on the internet. And this one is about 16 ounces. It is a soy wax candle. It smells really good. I'm going to run some rings. These are going to be all metal, and they are stretchy. They're not paparazzi. They're a higher end, a little bit higher end than paparazzi. But I know paparazzi makes those stretchy rings, so I always like to tell people they're stretchy, but they're not paparazzi. Here's this one. Then I've got a pink one. Then I've got the round one. This one does an open closed. So it's a stretch. And it has a little bit more bling. So we're going to do buyer's choice. on the rings. Buyer's choice. And just show you. So this one, the clasp just stretches, and then you end up with the ring. Okay, this one has a little buffalo on it. And then this one is the heart. And then we have the big turquoise. So again, this is going to be buyer's choice. Buyer's choice. I cannot. I would not be a good candidate for ring toes. But more power to you if you can do it. I can't. Yeah, it's definitely not for me. Here's another open one. I can't even picture me putting that on my toe. Like, I can't. This would not be me. This is not for me. No, this is for my finger. This is definitely for my finger. Can you put them on your toes? Are you that talented? Okay, anybody else want to go through rings? Let me know. Put the rings away. This is a Marc Jacobs purse. Marc Jacobs purse, no watches. You had a toe ring loving roommate. Maybe that made you not want one. Maybe the roommate frightened you. Could be. It could be fear from the roommate. The roommate could have been so into the toes that it scared the crappers out of you forever. It's possible. But it totally happened. You could now sue them for your toe phobia. You could sue them for having a toe phobia. I can pull a Little Tikes toy out for you if you want. It's a xylophone. Okay, this is from England. It's a tin. Once in a while I get these. I love them. They're like nutcracker tins. And they're really clean inside, so you can reuse them. I have some more candles, but it doesn't sound like you guys want candles tonight, so I'm just going to put them away. Give me a hot minute. Because we're here trying to clean up to prepare for the stuff to come in on Monday. Cute little glass sand bottle. Mirrors I had last night. What did I have last night that was a mirror? I had a jewelry box tonight that was a mirror. I had makeup last night that had a mirror on it. Is that what you're talking about? I showed makeup last night that had mirrors. And I showed a jewelry box tonight with a mirror. That's the only mirrors that I remember. So if you remember something, maybe help me a little more with it and I'll see if I can find it for you. No handheld mirrors, sorry. Here goes the mirror jewelry box. Okay, this box is empty. So Brad can have that for shipping. I do have a alarm system if you want that. Here, maybe this. I have windshield mounts. Anybody want a windshield mount? Very handy. Gotta be hands-free when you're driving. Never want to have to look down to know where you're going. Anybody want cookbooks? Okay, these are phone chargers. Manual. A cord in case you need it, but you'll need the cord for you to charge this. So you can cord up to your phone, or you can just go circle to circle. And they come pre-charged. Phone chargers. You're getting 2. I'm running 2 at once. When I order phone chargers, they're like 15 and up. You are getting 2 phone chargers. 2. These are to charge your phone. Rosie would like to charge her phone. She needs to get in touch with all of her prospective love interests at all times. Even when she's taking a break from whatnot. Very important. If she does not keep in contact with them, they put out an Ebola virus warning, and it goes across all of our phones. That's right, an Ebola virus warning when her love interest can't get in touch with her. Phone charger again. This is to charge this to the wall, so it's charged, but you can also use it to charge your phone if you don't have a circle. It'll take any plug, Lightning or Android. It is a great gift basket item. I pay about $15 for these. My kids steal them from me. Eventually they burn out. If you sell live, these will charge your stuff for you while you are alive without having to be near a plug, which is really important. You're getting 2 of them. I only have enough, whatever's in the box, that's all I have. 2 more are going. 2 more phone chargers. Anybody want them? 2 more phone chargers. Okay, my phone talks when it gets plugged in because that helps me know if it's working. So here's how it works. I have to go sideways because my phone has a cover on the mirror because I'm clumsy. Hi, Brenda. I was going to do close, but every time I come on and I think you're there, you don't answer. So let me know if you want close today. Otherwise, I'll do it during the day tomorrow. Look, see, phone charger, 2. You're getting 2. I can do close tomorrow instead if you want, unless you're awake and you're like, woo, I want him now. Woo, I need him now. Woo. Is the snow melted? I need boxes. Okay, you want boxes. Give me 1 second. I got to do it a very specific way, so hang tight. I got to run one and then make sure it closes out, so you got to give me a hot minute here. How many boxes do you want? But I had a really cute shirt that I showed yesterday that was green, and then I had some things come in that you don't own. So if you want, I can do them tomorrow, or I can do them tonight. Because I wasn't gonna stay on super late tonight, so I can come on during the day tomorrow. You got it. Just so you guys know, I made a pact to go live every day for May. For Sunday, I'm probably gonna go live where it rolls over after midnight, because on Sunday we are going to go with our final truck and try to empty the entire 1,000 square feet downstairs, and pray that we don't have to get any more trucks. That's the goal. All right, give me a minute, Brenda, and I will run them for you, and you'll tell me when no more. Hold tight. Okay, here we go. Running this for you, Brenda. And then I'll close it out and get you the next one, so that it doesn't try to bundle you, because it did that last time. It bundled you, and that was the worst. So what number 1 for you, my dear? Woohoo! Happy birthday to him. Did you make fun of him? I know you did. I know you did. You had to. Dun, 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 dun. All right, there went that one. Hold. Okay, here comes the next one. Oh, no, that's not. Oh, well, we're going to make that into a box for you. We're going to make it a box. Okay, we're going to let... Run. There we go. Okay. There you go. There's your next one. Hold tight. No, we don't need that one. We're going to close this one out. That'll make them separate. Okay, more? How many more, Brenda? Hello, friends. Welcome in. We're having a party for one of the Brendas right now. It's the other Brenda's brother's birthday today. So feel free to throw dirt at the other Brenda's birthday. There you go, Brenda. There's another one. Billy. It's Billy's birthday. Please make fun of him. He's 65 today, and his sister would like him to feel like crap. That's right. He's 65, and his sister would like him to feel like crap. One more for you. Okay, there you go, my dear. All right, you're all set. So now anything else will get bundled with that one other box that you already did. I didn't close that one out, so if you want anything while I'm live, it'll bundle with it. Good timing, because your jeans came in today, and a really cute pair of tie-dye jogger pants. Yay for you. Okay. Yay! Yay! Everybody say yay! Oh, and 2 really cute stripy shirts, and one with like a cool zigzag colorful thing happening. The minute I opened it, I went, that's Brenda's. That's Brenda's too. Oh, that's Brenda. That says Brenda all over it. I did. In fact, see right there? You see that in the background? You see those Christmassy looking things? Those belong to you. I'm probably going to go in one of these boxes. Okay. Don't worry. We're packing you up on Sunday. Yes, Brenda's probably going to take a quarter of the truck on Sunday. I'm just kidding. It's a 26-foot truck. That'd be really scary. If you take up a quarter of the 26-foot truck, I'm just going to send it to your door. Just kidding. Okay. Although you do have those really big pot things, but I was going to have Brad put clothes inside of them to utilize the space so it's not empty space. Not empty space. Okay, chargers. You're getting 2 chargers. You know, we don't want empty space. I know, I'm thinking, you know. I've been thinking. All right, here come 2 phone chargers, you guys. 2 phone chargers. Anybody want 2 phone chargers? 2 so that you're never disconnected from me. I know, I finally put it to use. You never want to be disconnected from me because that'd be really sad. I mean, what would you do with your life if you couldn't hear? Ha ha ha! Says the girl who hid in a hovel cave for the last 3 weeks. I've been moving for 3 weeks, so you've been hiding for 3 weeks. Maybe 4. Thank you, Gina. Actually, I think you've been hiding since March 2026 when I went on vacation. Gina. Thank you. I do. I think since about March 26th. I don't know. I would say a long time because I've had this one running in the shop for the whole week and it has not died yet. I've charged my phone twice, but I don't keep it on the whole time. I'm going to go with a while. There's paperwork inside. Welcome to the shop, Gina. But if you want more, let me know because I normally pay about $15 for those. And I have a lot of them. And if you're using it to go live on Whatnot, Whatnot sucks your battery like it's gold. So with Whatnot, if you were going to go live for like 2 hours, you might actually need like 4 of those because for some reason, Whatnot is like a battery sucker. Nobody knows why. So that was about the end. She had a birthday and she disappeared. Apparently you decided, I have a birthday. I'm going to hide from the world. I don't even think we gave you permission to hide. All right, I'm going to run 2 more phone chargers. Yeah, the Whatnot sucks the battery, you guys. It is definitely a battery sucker. And I've gone live on a lot of platforms over the last 9 years. I don't know why, but Whatnot is the number one. I've never had it my phone deplete like it does on here. Okay, you're getting 2 phone chargers. One more time. Never. Brenda, you want to see if I have any Betty Crocker books you're missing? Brenda's like, oh, well, I already have a shipping box that Anna didn't close me out with, so woo, woo! You're welcome for blowing your eardrums. All right, Brenda, I'm going to go put them with your box. Thank you, Brenda. I also put some weird free items in your boxes, and so I'm just going to let you figure out which ones were free. It's going to be like a game. Oh, no. I guarantee, I bet you I have Betty you don't have. But if you want to see other cool cookbooks, let me know. A lot of cookbooks left yesterday. I have an appointment to go pick up cookbooks today for some of you because it's after midnight already for some of you. The shelves were completely packed a day ago and it's not as packed anymore, so I am going to try to fill it up. Fingers crossed they get some good ones. Yeah, well, it's only 11:45 here. Thanks. They're going to kick you out of a casino. You are not allowed to tell people what time it is in the casino. That is being a cheater. It is not acceptable. I'm not allowed, ma'am. Okay, here is a phone holder so that you don't get in a car accident. A phone holder so you do not get in a car accident. Phone holder. Yeah, Brenda's gonna... I always know. I have a tracking device on you. You think that I don't know where you are at all times? Your sister sent me the app. And I'm not telling you which one. I'm not that dumb. That ain't happening. Okay, this one is glass. And it is a Christmas tree. It is embossed. Dun, 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 dun. And it comes with the original box. It is heavy. Brenda should technically get it and do other Brenda and do pickup. Goes with all of her Christmas stuff. Goes with all your Christmas stuff. It's heavy. It is crystal. It's Savior Vier Crystal. Do you want it? Tracking device queen. Casino Brenda, do you want this one? Step away from the penguins for a minute. She lives with the penguins. She's leaving now. Her penguins have called. She fed them her fish, and now she's going to go night-night with her penguins. Did you guys hear the sad news today? Norm died. Everybody knows his name. George went to see all his friends. So no more George. I know. This is how we know we're getting old, you guys. They're all leaving us. We're getting old. I have a pink air fryer toaster convection oven here. Does anyone want it? Specifically Brenda, because you already have big boxes going. It's right here if you want it. It's a very expensive one. And if you want it, I will run it for you, or you can send me a message and I will give you a very good deal. You do not have to pay the $150+ for it. Okay. It's a fancy one. Okay, here is Oh No, Oh So Mary. I was going to tell you, Oh No Mary. Oh So Mary. I renamed it. I'm going to enjoy that moment. You don't have to enjoy the moment. I'm going to enjoy the moment. It's all about me. Okay, this says Bug Shield and Itch Reliever. You're going to put this on to keep the bugs away and take away the itch. And it's a cream. That is my mascot. We need a name for him. He's a rainbow dog I got at Walmart. Isn't he nice? Brad has to put the white lights up, the strip lights, and then he's going to be really bright and metallic-y rainbow. And he's going to annoy everybody, and you're going to keep asking me about him, and I'm just going to keep doing this. See? He's just right there. Right there. I have to put my signs up in the back, too. Hello, Cat. Cat is hiding in the background. Okay. Cream that has bug and itch shield on it. If you have a lot of bugs, you need this. So, yes, he's my mascot. We don't know his name yet. Are you voting to name him? But I definitely need the white lights so that you stare at him and he becomes more rainbow. Nothing as delicious as a rainbow doggy in the background. You know, at least it'll keep everybody conversating. Converse. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is heavy. This is a popcorn bowl, and it comes with 2 individual bowls. It is a full set. Three-piece full set. It'll be all bubble wrapped up for you. 2 individuals and 1 full. Okay, well, that wasn't very nice of you to not share it with everybody. I'm sorry. You're gonna make some enemies now. People don't like people who don't share, ma'am. That wasn't very nice. This is why your brother picks on you. This is why. Because you're not sharing. Yeah. This is why. Yeah, but that's not us. We're not blue. We're not blue. Is that the dog or the cat? And who cares? That's not me. whatever. And if you didn't share with Blue, Blue would have taken it anyways. As soon as you left to go to the bathroom, Blue would have been like, oh, let me have a taste. Let me just get some. Okay, here's Dolly Parton. Not what I heard. I heard you live in a barn. Not the rumor that I heard. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. So our house has so much work to do because we just moved and we have to put everything away, right? Because we still have that one floor to go. Anyways, I'm getting used to the small kitchen, even though I can only use a small portion of it because it's a disaster and everything. So boxes. I have to be honest with you, our other kitchen was so big. I'm really liking the idea that everything is literally in this little tiny kitchen space. Like the other kitchen was so big, I had to have 3 salt containers so that I could get to them when I was cooking at a different counter or at the table eating. This is so much easier, you guys. So much easier. I know it's weird. Like most people are like, wouldn't you want to stay in the 4,000 square foot home? No, I'm thoroughly enjoying. I'm loving the idea that I can get in bed. I need water. I can easily get up and go get it. My tea is cold. I can go and heat it. I can get up and I can go get tea and take it right back to bed. The other house, by the time I go upstairs, I have spilled half of the damn cup and it's freezing cold. Right? You like it better too. I'm telling you guys, like all of a sudden, I went from this 4,000 square foot home to loving life. Like, I love that I literally could probably stretch out to each part of the counters. And I'm using the cabinets. We don't have very many cabinets anymore. So I'm using the little bit of space cabinets in the kitchen itself, only for kitchen stuff, except for the silverware. The plates and the cups are going to go on the wall across. It's still tiny though. In a cabinet, that like a standing cabinet, open. You would think I wouldn't want open. You'd be like, oh, don't you want to put it? No, nope, they're gonna be open. I can see them. We can grab them and go sit down. I'm so much happier like this. I'm like, it's how it should be. The cabinets within the kitchen area are all for things to cook with and to make food with, and I like it because it's small. And then the closet there, although I would love to have it as a pantry, it is the laundry closet. I took the doors off. Now I just need to paint it again because I'm staring inside of it. But and decorate it. You put like a little curtain up over the shelf. But I don't care. I love being able to see the laundry machines. It reminds me to get the laundry done. It reminds me to empty it. It just feels much easier. I feel like it flows better. Again, I know most people think it's weird. I was on the couch and I was able to peek over and see inside the stove to tell if the bread was done. It was like the best day ever. I was like, this is so much better. So much better. So, anyways, that's my story. I'm so much happier with a small house. Okay, here goes 2 more phone chargers. And I know people think I'm crazy, but also the water was definitely making me sick at the other house. I know the air was too. We still have to do an air, mold, and water test. I have it on the counter to do this week. We're going on Thursday, so I'm going to do it on Thursday. But every time we go over there to pack and I have to go to the 3rd floor, I can't breathe. I literally had to sit down on the closet floor. I had a full asthma attack in the closet. I had to literally just sit on the floor. Something with that house. It's so much easier now. Brad said the same thing. He says he sleeps better. And so the water at the other house, I would take a shower and I would come out on fire. And the doctors and all said that it was from my lupus and my connective tissue disease. Like my skin would burn and be on fire. I would have to like sit in a bath for hours to make it stop. I take a shower here, barely any itching or no itching. Something with the water there. And I don't think it's just the hardness. I think there's got to be metal or something in it. And I bet you that's why we kept having fish die. Our fish tank is pristine clean now. Like pristine. So I'm going to finally replace the fish that died. I'm going to bring them in and keep them in a separate tank for a week and then start introducing them. But go give them medicine and let them sit for a few days. But anyways, I think it's the water over there. So I'm going to take a cup of it and put it in a mason jar and bring it home and test the water. I don't have a water testing kit other than the fish tank dipsticks. So, and I ordered mold test kit. So I don't know what do I test the water with, but I think it's got to be the water that was making me partially so sick. Okay, and I keep saying I think the kidney disease is that house. I don't think it's my just my diseases. I think the house brought it on. All right, 2 of these, right? 2 chargers. So we feel so much better here, except the teenager won't come upstairs. He literally only came up to eat today. He's been down here the entire day. I forced him to go stand outside and eat his dinner and sit on the bench in front of the house. Thank you, Rosie. I was like, you have got to go outside. But he also wants to go back to public school. He says he wants the interaction, so saying a prayer for him. I hope he can do it. I am petrified about the stuff we have to bring back because we are now like crammed in, and we brought our pack rat back so we could stop paying for it. So, and we have to empty it, and so I have to figure out. That's why you guys have to get everything that's here, because I have to straighten this up by Saturday and be ready to intake everything else. And Thursday night we're bringing back my car loaded, and we have to unload it by Friday night, and we're going to bring it back loaded from whatever we can fit in the house. So anyways, there's that. Okay, so we're very close to being done over there, but it's very daunting because we go over there and we feel like crap and we don't feel good, and then we've done 3 or 4 so far. I can look. We've only moved for 3 weeks. We're moving into week 4 now. We've only been moving for 3 weeks. It feels like 500 years. It's a 4,000 square foot home. The downstairs is 1,000 square feet. I don't know how many trucks the car trips would count for, so we'll just say 1. We'll just assume that all the car trips that we've done count for 1 truck. Right? Like I would assume. All right, give me 1 second. Let's see if I can tell you how many trucks we rented. 1. We paid for that one too because I canceled them. 3. 2. Okay, so we got a 26 foot, that's 1. We got a 26 foot, that's 2. And we got a 26 foot, that's 3 for 1 day. Then we got another one the next day, that's 4. We've done 5 trucks in 3 weeks. Pretty much my husband and I, just us. So we've loaded and unloaded in 3 weeks, 5 trucks. Since April 24th. 3 weeks. Right? Is that 3 weeks? Let me look. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So this is becoming week 4 is this weekend. So it'll be 6 trucks. And if you count the car, that's 7. And it took us 7 to 8 to move in there. So we've actually done pretty well. We're really tired. So this move was the worst. The older kid helped the least that he's ever helped us. And it's 3 stories this time. And the stairs, you have to go up the stairs, get on a landing, and then go up another stairs. So it's really like 2 flights of stairs. And you do the same thing for the basement. So it makes you more tired because of all the freaking stairs. If we didn't have all those stairs, we would be fine. But all those stairs are like killing us and our soul. Like, it's just exhausting. All right, let's do 2 more chargers. I have worked every day this month. So while moving, I've worked every day, and my husband has worked every day between the 2 jobs, helping this and UPS. And I had the flu, and he had a cold. So we're pretty tired. All right, let's see. 2 more chargers. And if you don't know, I'm really sick. I had to go to the orthopedic to deal with my knee and my hip now and got another diagnosis. And 2 months ago, I was diagnosed with kidney disease on top of the lupus and the connective tissue. So it's been hard. So whenever you say, I can't do something, I can't do it, you can totally do it. You totally can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. It's just, you might not want to do it. But if you're forced to do it, you can do it. And now we're forced to do it because we got to get the hell out of here. All right, here comes 2 phone chargers. Like, we really didn't want to go Monday back to the house and get a truck. We were supposed to get a truck for Sunday and Monday, and we didn't get a truck. We just used our car. So we didn't want to do it. So now, instead of getting 2 more trucks, we're just getting 1 this coming weekend. That's the difference. You choose your pain. Here goes this one. But we kind of timed it on purpose. So if you ever move, right now U-Haul is the best deal. We've moved so many times, I can tell you. Right now, U-Haul used to not be the best deal. But for an in-town move, U-Haul is right now the best deal. And you only get 24 hours to rent it and unload it. So if you need it for another day, they only charge $40. So it's the best deal. And they don't charge you and take a deposit. They only charge you for your 1 day, and then you pay the rest of it when you drop it off. So the other companies like Enterprise and Budget, they pre-charge you not just for your rental, but also for in case you keep it longer. So you actually pay more than double, and then you have to wait like a week to get your money back. They actually charge your card, and a lot of people use their debit cards, so it actually goes through. It's not just like a hold. They release part of it and like refund it to you, but they take a lot of money. So U-Haul is your best deal right now. And there's usually a coupon code out there somewhere. Somewhere you can find a coupon code. All right. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we go on Thursday and we can get everything done that we need to get done and not tire out. And fingers crossed, we can get everything done on Sunday. And that would mean like everything loaded, like done. And we just need to go clean the house and possibly deal with the yard and the garbage. We got to get rid of the garbage. This is a whole nother situation. We have to figure out either taking it all to the dump or getting a dumpster. I'm still working on that, on what's going to be the cheaper option. And my husband has Wednesday off, so we need Wednesday to go there and clean and pick up any other odds and ends and deal with the garbage in the yard. So we need to be able to get this truck unloaded by Monday night. Fingers crossed. All right. Oh my gosh, do you guys know about this? So a couple of the neighbors decided the yard wasn't looking good enough for them. So we don't have a fence over there. So they went and mowed the yard and stuff, and the other neighbors sent us photos. The dad who orchestrated and did it is the dad of the boy who's been bullying our 10-year-old son that I had to have blocked this weekend. The one who called me all sorts of racist terms and cursed me out. He called me a monkey. He told me that I yap, yap, yap. And then there were a whole bunch of other things. It was a disaster, y'all. And then he tried to say truce to my son later, and I hit block. Him and a couple other kids. All right, here are 10. These are can openers, right? Yes, 10 can openers. No, this time it was by text. So he's been rude to our son before, and shortly before, when we were in the middle of moving, I had my son tell him, I'm not hanging out with you anymore. You're really mean. The kids behind us stopped hanging out with him. And he goes, come to my porch. We've had problems in the past before. Even when we were live once with this girl, it involved him too. So they've been pranking him and stuff, but then they were texting him all of this garbage and calling him, three-way calling him. 3 kids were calling him at once and texting him. So finally I stepped in and he started insulting me. And then they said, I don't think it's Walter's mom. I said, well, call the phone. They did. And I told them to stop and I told them to knock it off. They were really nasty. This was on Sunday. Or Saturday. They were really Saturday. They were really nasty. And then I had Walter block all of them. We haven't seen them, but there is a chance while we're there. And I told Brad he better do it. I said, I have nothing nice to say. It will be an ugly altercation. The boy actually slipped and mentioned in it that they are the people who've been calling the police on us with our older son when he yells. Like, we kind of knew it was them because the girls across the street on the other side told us that they did it to them. But now we have even confirmation. Oh, did they? Yeah. So overall, they're usually a pretty good company. We had one problem with U-Haul when we rented a trailer from Florida. It was a disaster, and they sent the police to pick it up because we didn't bring it back fast enough. And the problem is for them is they don't pre-charge you. So then they got scared we were stealing it, but it wasn't them. It was the drop-off place that we were supposed to drop it off at, not the one we picked it up from, because each one, I think they're slightly like a franchise. It's a little messy. Everything. I'm only on for a little bit longer, and then I'll be on for Wednesday. Okay, these are 10 can openers. Anyways, I can't wait to be done with these kids where we're leaving from. Can't wait, you guys. Cannot wait. Especially the ones who were sticking their face at the glass of my house. Oh, that was the worst too. 10 can openers. Anybody want 10 can openers? Apparently, I bought 3 huge boxes worth of can openers. No idea. I had no clue that I did this. So, yay for me. 2 phone chargers so you can charge your devices and never lose when Whatnot tries to take out your phone. Yeah, so I feel so much better with a small house, but we don't ever want, we want to be in this house for a while. We don't care that it's old. We don't care that it has, that things need to be fixed and we had to paint it. We don't care. We're fixing it. We don't care. We don't care. We're tired, and we're tired of the big giant house. And the big giant house made us sick. Like, that's a big thing. Okay, and we have a fenced in yard. I love that we can literally walk around the house and nobody can see us out the windows because the fences are covered. I'm like, oh, the amount of privacy. Finally, it's been 2 years, no privacy. Everyone could see us out of everything and they would talk about it. Okay, here goes measuring spoons with leather on the ends. I mean, we yelled to our son from outside. We were in the backyard cleaning stuff over the summer, and we yelled to him. He was in the doorway, and the people across the street called the police and said we were screaming at our son, which is not illegal. And when they came, we were like, well, we're in our backyard. There's just no fence. And we're just yelling to our son who's inside the doorway. In the daytime, outside, in our own yard. Thank you. I cannot wait to be done with this neighborhood over there. We don't have a ring anymore, so I can't see the drama. I don't have any more people banging on my door that I can see. It's been very peaceful. Honey mustard made with real honey with my tiny kitchen. You know, Brenda, it's just nice to have the tiny kitchen. I'm enjoying me and my tiny kitchen. So much less to clean. I do miss my ring. It'll be here Thursday. But it's just so much easier. Hi, Paula Pants. How are you? Honey mustard with real honey. All right, let's see what we got over here. Okay, this is large. Good. How are you? Large and super soft. Large and soft. Tonight I made, so since we've moved, I have cooked pretty much every single night. So we have to empty all of these freezers we brought here. So I made tonight was the cheat night. So I made homemade macaroni and cheese, and I made garlic bread tonight. That was tonight's meal. I got to figure out tomorrow because I forgot to go in the freezer today. So now I got to go in during the day. Okay, this is medium. Size medium. Crocheting away. It's the life, right? You got to work. Somebody's got to pay those bills, Paula. These are for an RV. You get 2 of them. I don't have an RV anymore, so it's time to let these go. They should not be in my garage anymore. Somebody needs these. Somebody has an RV. I don't have an RV anymore. I mean, we now could get one because we have a place we could park it again, but does somebody need these for your RV? Because I don't currently have an RV anymore. It's been a long time. Okay, this is 100% raw honey. This is wildflower raw honey. It is amazing when you go from a 4,000 square foot home to a 2,800 to 3,000 square foot home. This one is roughly about 2,800 to 3,000 with the garage. And you are downsizing like this. We've lost an entire floor, and we've lost 2-car garage. We're down to 1 garage. We had 3-car garage there. It's amazing the stuff you find that you bought in like doubles and triplicates just because the house was too big. Like I couldn't even, when I would come down the stairs every day, I literally wouldn't go back up the stairs pretty much until it was time to go back up at the end of the day, because it was just too much to go up and down, up and down, up and down with those stairs. The stairs were just too much. So I would literally have sets of things upstairs and sets of things on the main floor, then extra things in the downstairs to work. And now I'm like, oh my God, why do we live here? We have so much of the same. Okay, this one is textured. I didn't even have to do that when we lived in Vegas. It was just 2 stories. It's something about that house because of the way the stairs are, and then it's 3 stories. I don't know. It's just like really hard to go up and down. Okay, this is light up. I'm going to give you 2 of these. You're going to get 2 light up squeaky balls. They're great for practicing keeping yourself busy. And if you have anybody with a sensory thing, these are really great for sensory. All right, you're getting 2 of them. 2 of these. 2. Okay. Dun, dun. What have we got over here? All right, here comes 3 yummy, squishy lollipops. You are getting 3 doggies. Who's that doggy in the window? Woof, woof. 3 doggy pops, and they're squishy, yummy treats. They are marshmallow cartoon lollipops. Okay, here is Bugs Bunny on a bath bomb. Bugs Bunny bath bomb. Anybody want that? And we're going to be wrapping it up soon. Does anybody have any requests? Did anybody not get the phone chargers? Who wants that deal? Or the can openers? Anybody else need the phone chargers? Or the suction thing for your car window? I only have one box of phone chargers. So if you want the phone chargers, I only got one box. Funko with a t-shirt. Funko Pop with a t-shirt. It's a really nice water bottle. Anybody want this water bottle? It's glass. Okay, before I leave, does anybody have any requests? Because I'm going to come back on during the day and then probably again in the evening. If you need something in bulk, I've got some clothes. I can give you a reseller bundle of brand new boutique clothing from UMG and other companies in size small through large, possibly extra large. I can give you can openers in bulk. I have a box still with some phone chargers in it. And then I've got a few of the phone holders for the window. Anybody want anything in bulk? I think I still have some of those sports bowls. There's a bunch of boxes in front of the camera. I can check if you want. This is from the Wade Company for those little figurines that I have. They're right there next to me. And this has ballerinas on it. It is from Wade Ceramics of England. And then I have some makeup. Anybody want some makeup? It's new within batch code. I have Morphe and some other makeup. Anyone want makeup before I go? And does anybody want vintage cookbooks? Gooseberry. Quick meals. Okay, is there a specific type that you want? Otherwise, are we just going random? Random. Okay, hang on. Okay, we've got Pillsbury chocolate. Pillsbury chocolate. Oh my God, I did 30 seconds. Oof with my head. Oof with my head. Sorry. Taste of Home, 1997. Better Homes and Gardens. Da-da. 10 seconds. There we go. Better Homes and Gardens Chinese Cooking. Better Homes and Gardens Soups and Stews. Eagle Brand Desserts. Betty Crocker's 40th anniversary edition. Definitely an older one. Betty's now probably around 75 years. Let's see. This is 1991. Sunset Mexican. They always have the most awful photos. Like, no. Nope. Bad photo. Bad photos. My favorite brand name recipe book. So this should be really easy and should be stuff that you have sitting in your pantry. Should. Like when you're not sure what to make, you should be able to open this and you should be able to read it and be like, I have most of this. Chicken breast, soy sauce, ginger root, maybe not. Sugar, chicken broth, water, garlic, cabbage, which, by the way, if you're lazy, just get a bag of coleslaw mix. Same thing. Spinach, which fresh, you can substitute for frozen. Onions, spaghetti. Maybe this wasn't a good option. Mushrooms. Okay. That was Mongolian something. But for the most part, it should be pretty easy recipes. All right, let's see what's next. This says cooking for two. So if you like to cook a smaller portion, this is a great option for a 1 to 2 person meal. Cooking for two from Sunset. This is Sunset Easy Basics. This is definitely an older one. I went through a lot last night. I wish you had been here last night. I can stand and do them though. It's not a problem. There goes this one. Got a couple hundred here. And then I'm picking up more cookbooks today. Dump dinners. When Brad gets back from UPS, we're driving over to pick them up. We were going to go tonight, but we were really tired. Dump dinners. I was on until 5 in the morning, so I just was done today. I literally picked Walter up in the same pajamas that I dropped him off at school in. Then I took a shower. Betty Crocker rotisserie chicken. That's the problem when you sell live and you stay on until the middle of the night. You basically, especially if you have to take a kid to school, you get up and then you come home and you go back to bed. But I had the window open, like the curtain open, so I had sunshine while I was sleeping. Okay. Unlike my teenager, who's been down here all day. Best ever cookies from Nestle. Oh, that oatmeal one looks really good. Gulden's mustard. I think this is pretty cool. And it lays flat. Golden mustard. Oh, this one looks fun too. This is a Hungarian cookbook. Hungarian food is so good. Now I want those dang cookies. Thanks a lot, friend. Thanks. And most of my food stuff like that is still in totes and boxes in the kitchen. I can't get to it. Thanks. That was so nice of you. Because I'm also still trying to figure out how to organize this smaller kitchen that I'm not used to. So I think I'm just going to line underneath of the island, like the kitchen counter. I'm going to line counters under it. I'm going to need to go to IKEA and do a walkthrough. IKEA usually helps me with small spaces because it's made for small spaces, a lot of their stuff. So if you ever need to like figure out how to do something small, go take a walk through an IKEA because they have stuff like that. It'll make your mind flip a little bit. Fix It Fast, Family Favorites, 400 Recipes, Betty Crocker. You know, like for like apartment living and small, big city, you know, it just has smaller. So it brings your focus back to, okay, I can't have, this is too much stuff. I gotta figure out how to make it work. It's always really helpful for that. Betty Crocker Gift Edition. Yeah, it's really good inspiration for, I mean, you can do it for a big house too, it works. It's just, but especially if you're trying to do smaller, like I have to turn a bedroom into a closet because this is an old house. So it's got those tiny closets with, and it's not going to work. So we are turning a bedroom upstairs. Since the older one wanted to live down here, we're turning a bedroom into a closet for me, my husband, and my youngest son. So as soon as we're done moving, then we will spend my husband's 2 days off pulling the entire room out. We'll do it in like 2 weeks. We'll pull the entire room out. And then he's going to build the racks and everything. Even though I'm ordering the racks mainly on Amazon, we're still going to go to IKEA. I'm going to walk around their pre-done rooms just so I can get an idea of like making a room into a closet. Because they just do really well with small spaces and teaching you about containerizing and using the top of the walls and just doing it a little bit different. Kind of like where I realized I can't use my kitchen cabinets to put the plates and the cups and stuff. I just use my kitchen cabinets for cooking stuff because there's not enough room. And the plates and stuff have to go on an open shelf that we're making on a different wall. When you're going from a big kitchen, it's hard. Like you have to retrain your brain. Like I cannot have 10 different dish sets in this kitchen at once. So either I have to decide what I want, or I have to store the rest of them somewhere, and then I have to learn to rotate them. Decisions, so many decisions. The crepe recipe book for beginners. Oh, and then I cut down my Christmas theme because this is not a Christmas house. But I was like, okay, well, I'm going to keep my nostalgia tree. Okay, so I have to put it back together and I have to put it in the right corner. But then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to keep the pink tree with the bubble lights that I like in our bedroom. It's too tall. The whole top is tipped over. So now I'm staring at it. I'm trying to decide, do I get on a chair and try to figure out how to bend it over and make it look okay? Or do I call it a day, take it apart, bring it down here, let somebody take it. It's a really nice tree with big bubble lights, and then give up on the bedroom tree. Things you have to do when you go to the smaller house. The crepe recipe book, I was like, maybe it's just not going to look good here. Probably not. It's not a Hallmark house. The crepe recipe book, but our ceilings are much lower. Whereas our ceilings at the other house are really tall. Here, my teenager, because he's 6'4", he can touch all the ceilings. Then he complained that coming down the stairs here, he has to bend. I'm like, well, you're tall. That's going to happen a lot for you. It's called practice. Deal with it. The Naked Chef. Now you understand what it's like for the rest of us who can't reach. The Naked Chef. Because that's the problem at the other house. It's just so big. I even have cabinets like that I stuffed things in, and I can't even get up to those cabinets. The Little Big Book Mediterranean. The Little Big Book Mediterranean. I definitely appreciate my husband a lot right now because I realize what it was like driving back and forth every day for work, 65 miles each way. I'm like, I don't know how you did it because I'm so over it now. I don't even, it's frustrating to go back and have to get the rest of our stuff. One Pot. I'm like, I just don't know how he did it. One pot meals. The complete book of soups and stews. We live in Utah. This or that, Utah. We're from New York, and so we really didn't think it was a big deal. We were like, oh, it's only 65 miles each way. When I lived in Florida, I used to drive 110 miles each way to get to one of my jobs. For some reason in Utah, it's bad, and the traffic is bad, and then you deal with snow. I don't know, it's just different. Yeah. We're from New York. I'm from New York City. My husband's from Long Island. But sitting on a train and taking buses and walking an hour to get to and from a place is so much different than sitting in Utah and driving on the highway. Brand name, best of the best, one dish. All right. Anybody else want a cookbook tonight? Otherwise, I have some cute Dutch oven books. Anybody want a Dutch oven book? I will be back for daytime and evening for Wednesday. So I will see you guys in a little while. Have a great night. I'm going to send you over to enjoy somebody else, and I'll see you in a few hours. Thank you so much for supporting my little tiny family. Hope you enjoy your night. I don't know who these people are, but I'm going to send you to their